guys, Steven at Team Covenant. I am here with Ken Pilcher at the Spoils booth. Ken, it's absolutely a pleasure to talk to you. So you guys have been buzzing pretty much the entire convention.
It's been amazing.
It's fantastic. You got great playmats going on here. You've got a hall full of like people who are freaking out about Shade and drafting all the time, and a great championship going on right now. Seems like you guys are really pulling this off. How's Gen Con been for the Spoils, man?
Gen Con's been absolutely amazing. I mean, the new set has just been flying. We've got all the drafts going off. We've got seals going off. We've got new players jumping into the game left and right. People that have been, Spoils, you're still around. Obviously, people have got that stigma, and then they hear there's a new set, and they're just ecstatic. And when they go and draft it, they're just like, whoa, this is what we've been waiting for. So it's awesome to hear. We're getting very positive feedback. And it feels really good to know that we're alive, and you can just feel the buzz.
Feel the energy, yeah.
It's awesome.
Well, so what do you do to make this whole thing happen? Like, what's your role within Arcane 10?
Well, officially, I'm the lead designer. So, I mean, I kind of take this set, Shade, I took from my just a concept of where I wanted to go with the story. We had some old stuff that we kind of worked with a couple people. We built up a storyline, and then I really wanted to focus on Limited, because Limited is where it's at with our game. It's what we have, and then the storyline, I wanted to really kind of give the Johnnies and the Timmys and the whatnot kind of that feel of they're on an adventure, and that's what it's doing. And Spoils has got such a vibrant world that if you can get immersed into that world, you're hooked.
Yeah.
On top of the mechanics, it's done. So, I mean, as a designer, that was kind of our approach on Shade, and really trying to bring something exciting without overdoing it, because we need to be careful because there's a lot of new players we're trying to attract, so we can't overcomplicate things.
Yeah. So what does the process look like for you with cards? Like, as lead designer, like, so you have basic concepts, you send them out to playtest, or you send them out and get them like kind of smoothed over, looked at, red flags are brought up to your attention. Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much like you would think. I mean, we'll go through and I have a skeleton that we lay out for card slots, for tactics, characters, items, whatnot. And we'll basically go through and just try to fill slots and make sure that we have a good balance of what we're looking for in the limited environment. Realistically, constructed is much easier to deal with once you get a good limited environment, because your constructed is a reflection on a more tuned scale of limited. So you focus on limited, you'll have a great constructed.
Right. All right. Sweet. So we've got Shade that's here. It's here at the con. I understand it's going to release in September.
That's the plan.
Maybe.
We don't have any dates. We're waiting. It's on the boat.
Okay.
It's on the boat. So once it gets to the distributors, then we can set a release date. So we're really hoping for mid to end of September. But again, I can't be quoted on that.
Sure. And I mean, things have been crazy. Like, on the boat stuff is crazy for every company right now.
I mean, we've been hearing from all the games. Yeah. I mean, everybody's like, we got delays. So, I mean.
So it's been a while since we've had a new set, which, most players who used to play, who might be watching this, are like, I can't believe there's a new set out. They may have kind of forgotten about the Spoils. So you're telling us we've got a new set that's about to come out.
Yep.
And is there further sets down the road that are ready to go?
Yep. Well, the plan for Shade and Unlikely Heroes block is that there's going to be a 3-set block. They're going to be 100. The plan is 130 cards per set. Shade is 130 cards. Holy Heist is the next set, and it is going to be 130 cards. The design is done. The artwork is being worked on. I think we're about 60 to 70% artwork, and then we've just got to do templating, final edits, stuff like that, and then we'll move that onto the printers. Prior to that, though, we're going to release ideally we're going to have a 5-deck new player starter kit.
Nice.
And then we're going to do resource packs. Michael kind of mentioned some of this in his blog. And then some pre-con decks that may have some previews of Holy Heist. In the pre-con, so it'll be Shade, Holy Heist, pre-cons, then Holy Heist. Then we got the last set that's still codenamed. So we're working on the last set. We've already got some design going in there. So. Well,
you guys seem to be making all the right moves. I just talked to Ian in the gamers area. He has a great passion about him, and he was telling me, a lot of the players, most of the players that are playing Spoils right now are playing because they love the game so much.
Yes.
And all of us who have been here from the very
all love
beginning,
the game. That's why we're here.
It's from the very beginning, it was kind of about, let's win a bunch of money, but now it doesn't even matter. That never truly mattered because the same people are playing this game. So what can you say to people who are looking at getting into this game, maybe played the game in the past, and are excited about it, they love it? What can they do? How can we help this game truly grow? And what would you really send out to the players to say, here's what you guys can do?
I mean, really, it's just about show your friends. Show your friends. If you love the game, we've got something special here, show your friends. Let's make this thing viral. mean, that's what you need for a game to do well. They need to go viral. Everybody that's played any card game, or almost any game for that matter, is because my friend showed me. My friend showed me this game. So that's what we need. We've got an ambassador program set up. We're working on really kind of tuning that in. We're going to try to maybe have some ambassador rewards that are exclusive for ambassadors and tournament organizers, people that are actually putting their heart and soul behind, we need to get this game blowing up. So, and those guys will get exclusive stuff, as well as we have our afternoon Saturday spoils program, and that also helps a lot. So organized play is really trying to step it up. That's where we'll be.
So if somebody's really into spoilers, they want to become an ambassador, like they want to do this thing, where should they go right this very second? What should
go to the
they do?
homepage of spoils.com. Right up on the top, it should say become an ambassador. Click on that, send in an application. We'll approve it if there's no ambassador in your store.
Sure.
And then we can send you out some product to run a demo and get that going and get your store some product. They'll contact our product manager and they'll contact the store and we'll get the thing really going for you.
Awesome. So if you could tell us, in your opinion, what is the one thing that Spoils has? What is the one thing that keeps us coming back to this game? What is the one thing that keeps you coming back to this game?
Really love for the game. It's unique. There's no game that plays like Spoils. Like, there really is no game. You have games that are similar. Obviously, we took from my other games, but there's a spark in it, and everybody involved is passionate about this game. Every single person, and it's just amazing, and you can feel it from the inside. The community out there, they may not feel it yet, but if you join our community, you'll feel the passion. You just got to open up your heart to it and fall in love with the game, and you will. You'll fall in love with the game.
It's that good, yeah.
It's that. I mean, you can tell I'm passionate about it. You can feel, you can see where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like, it's an amazing thing. It's one of the most interactive games with some of the most simple rules. The rules are so simple in our game. They're clean, they're intuitive, they're right there on the card, you know, and what you think is supposed to happen is what happens.
Yeah.
Like, there's no like, well, I thought it would work this way. So new players can grasp it very easily, but then there's so much depth. It's simple with depth. Like, it's that perfect thing that you need, you know? And then the lore and the artwork and the community is phenomenal. So.
All right, man. Well, I got one last question for you.
All right.
Because I've always been so interested in the Spoils lore. I feel like we get teased by it 1,000 times over. There's this grand story going on here.
Yep.
Can we ever expect like a volume of like? Can we expect any kind of like in-depth? Here's the story of the Spoils.
Right now, I'll be honest. We have the story is in the artwork. It really is. If you get the set, you get Shade. Look at the artwork. You'll see characters and their story. You can almost storyboard it by laying the cards out. No joke.
Wow.
And you've got our poster here, and you can see them. It's got everybody. It's got all of the expedition. They're the bad guys, you know.
Yeah.
And then you've got Joe, and you've got Eustace, and some of these new characters. And if you look at the artworks, it just follows through. And if you see our most recent commercial, you can see a little bit of story there. Flavor, it's in the flavor text. As far as a volume and a text-based format,
it's just a dream, you know.
I mean, we would love to.
Yeah,
we would love to. A comic book would probably be coming before something like that. Maybe a graphic novel, maybe. I mean, this is not in the works now, but that is something that we're looking at. We're looking at moving because you have to have something more than just these cards for this world, because this world is vast.
Sweet.
It is huge.
Man, well, thanks so much for taking the time to talk
Thank
to
you.
us. And it seems like everything's in really good hands. Everyone I've talked to at the Spoils is as passionate as you are in their own way. And I'm just excited. In fact, we're going to go draft some Shade right now.
Have fun with it, guys. Have fun playing Spoils.
All right, take care.
Take it easy.